is going on? Hi, how are you? So there's this thing going around called the beauty scenario tag, and it's where you have to choose between different trying situations that involve beauty and all related things. So I thought, that sounds fun. I'm gonna play it. There are 8 scenarios, and I guess you're going to learn what I would do. Number 1, you have to get rid of all of your foundations and you can only keep one high-end and one drugstore. Which do you keep? Well, I don't use foundation, really. All I have is a powder that I use every day, and concealer, and a CC cream. So yeah, then I'd keep my high-end Glow Minerals, if that's even considered high-end, and I'd keep my drugstore CC cream. Win-win, the only 2 I own. Number 2, you go for an interview and the lady interviewing you has lipstick on her teeth. Do you approach the subject or ignore it completely? Ooh, you know what? Actually, I'd probably just ignore it. Is that bad? Because she's of a higher position than me, right? So I don't want to be like, hey, by the way. But also, isn't it kind of rude to not tell them? Because then they go around thinking that they don't have lipstick on their teeth. It's probably the ethical thing to tell her, but maybe it's not the wisest if you're in a job interview. Maybe if you're like out with a friend, you definitely want to tell your friend, but not your possible boss. Number 3, you are not feeling yourself and you need a pick-me-up. Which lipstick do you put on to make yourself feel beautiful? That would definitely have to be my Maybelline lipstick in 5th Avenue Fuchsia. It's the lipstick I'm wearing in my little YouTube avatar. It's like a bright pink, but it's not a weird bright pink. It's bright, but it's also got like a deep tone. I don't know. But it really gives you that like extra push of just pretty and girly. So yeah, 5th Avenue Fuchsia, Maybelline. Go try it. Number 4, you go back in time for a day to your teenage years. How would you do your hair and makeup differently? Wow, I'm a teenager. I'm 17. I'll be 18 next month. Not next month, June. So I'm gonna say middle school years. How about that? Oh no. Actually, it's when it was definitely a trend, because I know lots of girls did this. You would wet your hair and then get this spray, either mousse or just like spray curling stuff. Spray it all in there, scrunch it up, spray way too much in there, and your hair would be crunchy and just like wavy. And we called it scrunching your hair, and that was the look, and it was not cute. Please tell me if you also did that, because I need to know if it was just like in my area or widespread, because tons of people did this. We looked like our hair was wet forever and just crunchy. No. Number 5, you ask your hairdresser for a shoulder-length Pixie Lott haircut, but they hear you wrong and give you a pixie cut. Do you A, smile and say thank you, leave and call your mom hysterical, B, cry in the chair and things get awkward, or C, complain to the manager and demand a refund? I'm gonna go with the one that probably everyone goes with, and that's A. You say, oh, thanks, oh man, love it. Probably, I wouldn't want to be rude and be like, hey, you did this wrong, because it was probably my fault that 1, I didn't stop them, and 2, I didn't communicate it correctly. And so I would just say, thank you for your time. Bye. Number 6, your friend surprises you with a 4-day city break and you have 1 hour to pack. Which do-it-all palette do you pack in your makeup bag? Probably my Kat Von D makeup palette. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. I got it forever ago, but I love the colors in it. It has a pretty highlight shade and a dark shade. It's like a dark brown and a dark black, and I love it and I use it all the time, and it's in my tutorials. So if you're wondering what it looks like, you can look at them. What friend surprises you with a 4-day city break? Because that's awesome. Can I have that friend? Number 7, your house has been robbed. Don't worry, everyone's safe, but your beauty stash has been raided. What's the product you really hope is safe? That's stupid. That would never happen. Watch like tonight, so me get robbed and lose all my makeup. That'd be funny. No, but there's really nothing that I would lose that I'd be like, no, because I can replace everything, and I don't really buy that expensive makeup. Probably anything that I own that's MAC, which is, very little. I have a MAC eyeshadow that I use all the time that I really like, and that was actually gifted to me. So if I lost it, I'd be like, darn, I'm not gonna rebuy that because it was gifted to me. You know, too bad, so sad. It's called MAC Fit to Cut. It's a nice light brown color. It's a nice crease color if you're wondering. And number 8, your friend borrows your makeup and returns it in awful condition. Do you A, pretend you haven't noticed, B, ask them to repurchase it, or C, secretly do the same to something of theirs? I'm pretty sure most people would say A. I don't know who would say, you need to buy me a new one, or I'm gonna store your stuff now. I probably would act like I didn't notice. I probably actually wouldn't even care that much, unless they like broke it. I'd be like, aw, that sucks, but I wouldn't make them rebuy it. It was probably an accident, and I wouldn't ruin their stuff, because an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. So that's the last question in this beauty scenario tag. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to do this tag. It's quite the test of character. They should just call this the Are You a Bad Person tag. But thanks so much for watching. Feel free to go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye. Those crazy ones, they're talking too loud. This isn't real clothes.